8 cars. Get ready to go 8 laps for heat race number 1 for IMCA stock cars. It's Losey and Hetrick on the front row. Meckel, Hedman in row 2. Strite, Stafford, row 3. McCurdy, Jr., Brigner in row 4. Green flags in the air. We're underway. Racing at Santan Ford's Arizona Speedway. It's a beautiful, crisp night here in the valley as Aaron Hetrick breaks out to an early advantage by 3 car lengths over that battle for a second between Dennis Lozin and Tyler Meckel. Tyler Meckel driving the old Meckel special around the outside. He'll move into second as Hetrick leads lap number 1. Hetrick leads lap number 1, but now it's about a car length gap that separates himself and the 70 of Meckel as they work their way off of turn number 2. It's still 2.5 car lengths. Hetrick out front. Meckel's going to follow the tire tracks of that 44 through 3 and 4 as they come off of 4. It's still about 3 car lengths the advantage now that Hetrick has over Meckel. Another 2 back to Dennis Lozin in third. Fourth is Bubba Stafford, and the battle's on for 5th as Chris McCurdy Jr. looks to the inside of Larry Brigner. They come off of turn number 2 with Brigner on the outside, holding a half car length advantage over that 23 JR of McCurdy. McCurdy making his comeback into racing this year. He's only ran about a handful of races so far in the 2021 season, trying to find that speed and that rhythm that he had before he took a brief hiatus there for a few years. As the cross flags go up for Aaron Hetrick, he is still your race leader, has led since the drop of the green flag after starting this race on the outside of row number 1, but now the gap has shrunk. It was a 3-car gap, now it's about a car length and a half. He has the advantage over the 70 of Tyler Meckel. Meckel tries to diamond off turn number 2. Can't get anything working for him. There's still about a car length and a half off that 44 of Hetrick. Now Hetrick using a little bit of a higher line. Meckel going to use the middle groove through 3 and 4, and that's really going to help him out. He closes the gap to about half a car length now as they work their way into turn number 1. It's Hetrick out front, followed by Meckel, Lozing, Stafford, and Brigner still your top 5 as Brigner get pressured now from McCurdy once more. Those 2 drivers been doing battle the entire 5 laps we've had so far. Green flag competition here in heat race number 1 as Hetrick continues to show the way. Still about a car length advantage he has over the 70 of Meckel. Meckel this time going to try to work that car up high through 1. Thought he was going to try to diamond off 2. He did not, though, and actually lost a lot of momentum, a lot of ground to the 44 of Hetrick down the back straightaway. Off 4. White flag in the air, this time by for your race leader, the 44 of Aaron Hetrick. He now has a 2.5 car length advantage. Then it's about 10 car lengths back to the 15 of Dennis Lozing. Bubba Stafford still in 4th. And Chris McCurdy all over the backside of 5th place runner Larry Brigner. He looks to the inside once more as the leaders work their way into turn number 3. Meckel drives it in deep. Hetrick has a bit of an issue. Here comes Meckel to the inside. They go side by side off of 4. Hetrick will get him at the line over the 70 of Tyler Meckel. That's Dennis Lozing, Bubba Stafford, and Larry Brigner. Not too sure what happened right there. Looked like there was actually an issue with the 44 of Aaron Hetrick. That car looked like it just started to slow down, almost stopped off of turn number 4. Is able to get back into the throttle, though. So we'll see if he does that as the green flag flies. We're underway. And Brody Center off the start. He almost comes to a stop. Something broke on the 28th there momentarily. Now it looks like Brody able to get fire there as he started that race. And green flag's in the air. We're underway. As they roll off into turn number 1, it's going to be Beau Partain, your race leader, off of turn 2. The 41 of George Franzman in the second spot as they are 3 wide behind Corey Parent. That's battle for 4th. Kenny Gill on the inside of Steve Sabowski and Brody Center as Zach Madrid, the 7M, he goes way up top. Still mired back there. He's going to pass a couple of cars here on lap number 1. Trying to move up, collect those passing points for later on here tonight. Right now, he's going to try to split Brody Center on the 28, the 82 of Sabowski. Center, though, slams the door hard. Actually made contact with the 7M of Madrid down the back straightaway as they continue their battle with Sabowski. That's a battle for the 4th spot. It's Center down low, Sabowski up top, and Madrid all the way up top by the wall. He's riding the boards in turn 1 and 2. Zach Madrid now will finally clear Brody Center as Brody Center almost came to a stop right there off of turn number 2. Now Zach with a little bit of the chrome horn to the backside, the 82 of Sabowski. He'll look to the outside of him through 3 and 4 now as they go side by side for the 4th spot. Out front, no change. It's Beau Partain, followed by George Franzman, then Corey Parent in the 3rd spot where there's about to be a battle for that third position. Right now it's held by Corey Parrott, but Zach Madrid's going to rip the top side. Now he's going to diamond off turn number 4 and go low on the number 80 machine of Parrott. He goes low, and they come side by side with the number 80 of Parrott. Parrott that will lead him into turn number 1 as Zach Madrid once again goes all the way up top. Diamonds are off of turn number 2. Trying to get a good run. He'll pull up side by side, a drag race down the back straightaway into 3. Into 3 for position number 3. Parrott still hanging on. That time Zach did not try to diamond off the corners at the start-finish line. Might have gotten into the back bumper of Corey Parrott. Parrott washes up the racetrack, slowed up the momentum there of the 7M. So Corey Parrott knew exactly what Zach Madrid was trying to do, and now Zach's going to lose a spot to Georgie Franzman. Georgie takes over that 4th spot, moves Zach back to 5th. As Zach had to get on the binders, the momentum was completely shut down, trying to work his way around the number 80 machine of Corey Parrott. Now he does sneak right back ahead of Georgie Franzman, but time is running out for Zach Madrid if he wants to get that 3rd spot, as Beau Partain sees the white flag as he heads off into turn 1. Now smoke pouring out of the 80 of Corey Parrott. That will allow Madrid and Franzman to both work their way around him as we got a little fire action going. The red flag will come out for the 80 of Corey Parrott. So red flag will fly before we get the checkered flag. We'll come back for another lap. All right, so the lights are out. Will be green-white checker finish. Beau Partain, George Franzman, your front 2. Then it's Georgie Franzman, Zach Madrid, and Kenny Gill, your top 5. Brody Center, the 6th and final car on the racetrack. Green flag will fly. We're back underway. 2 laps of racing here to close out heat race number 2 in your IMCA stock car heat race action on the evening. As it's Partain out front. He has about a 3-car length advantage over George Franzman as the white flag flies once again for the 75C of Partain. He'll lead him into turn number 1 with about a 5-car length advantage over George Franzman. Then it's Georgie and Zach. A couple of youngsters duking it out as George Franzman go 3 wide with him for second. Something broke on the 41 to George Franzman. Georgie and Zach going to continue their battle down the back straightaway. Zach Madrid's going to move into that 2nd spot. He'll slide off the racetrack. Here comes Georgie Franzman. Checkered flag will fly for Partain. At the line for 2nd will be Madrid, followed by Franzman Jr. and George Franzman, the elder, running 3rd and 4th. And it's Kenny Gill in 5th. We'll give it up for Beau Partain. He wins heat race number 2. Steve Savowski did take his car off the racetrack. You see him down in the infield. Saw some smoke coming out of his car there